Well, Brian, Alvaro is young. He's a young rider, but already won on Zam yesterday, first victory in the World Tour. Are you surprised?
I mean, well, we knew he was good already, and okay, Nairo is a very hard race, cobblestones, he won. But winning here, beating the big guys like Buhani, Bennett, we thought he could win, but it was sort of a good surprise, yeah.
What do you think of him? What is his strength? Obviously, his speed. What is also his weakness?
Of course, we saw already on his training camp he was fast, really fast. But of course, one thing is being fast in training and then being fast in like a World Tour race like here in Catalonia. He did that, and he's very, very calm person, easygoing, Colombian like most. And his weakness, we have to see. I haven't seen any weakness yet, but maybe we find something today after the third category. I'm curious.
What is maybe a bit early, but what do you think he can do? It will be a sprinter, just a sprinter, or you think he can do something else? He can be good in a classic, like in Anzam, even if he finished in a sprint, but this kind of race a bit tough.
I mean, it's always easiest when you have a good kid coming up winning bunch sprints like that. Like he's gonna be the new king of the classic, the new Sean Kelly. That might be a little bit too early. I think he proved now he's a good. He's a good sprinter, and I think we leave him like that 1 year, two. Then he's probably gonna do one classic, two classics, and then we see about the future. But when you see his whole physique, I wouldn't be surprised if he could do it, but we better wait and see.
What about today? It's harder stage of yesterday, I think. What do you imagine today? It's possible to do something for the breakaway, but in another way there is no much gap in the GC. Breakaway or sprint?
The history here was sometimes there was crosswind here, then Valverde was winning, then there was a bunch sprint of 50 riders, and we're curious. I mean, we have the yellow jersey, we do what we have to do. We have to respect the leader jersey. Of course, we can never be sure he's going to make it over the last climb. We doesn't know somebody attacking on the last climb, but we just do what we have to do. If it's together, then we try to win the sprint. If it's in, then the other sprinters might be dropped, so we're optimistic.
Yeah, but you think he can pass the last climb, which is at just 10.6 km from the finish line, which is a big road too.
If he can pass the last climb or not, I think you have a fair chance, but I'm not convinced. But of course, when we start in a race, we ride like he can do it, and then if he's dropped, then he's dropped. That at least we can say afterwards we tried.
Just one last question. Today he's 21 years old. Today we start with the leader jersey of a World Tour race. What advice you gave him this morning?
Oh, actually nothing. I forgot about that one. He just stay calm. We got Merkel, we got Bob Youngs. They're gonna look after him. He's gonna be safe. No worries. I mean, nothing to worry about. If you have it here, you have it in the race in Colombia. It's more or less the same. I mean, sometimes they're attacking. You have the jersey. Don't take it too personal. They have to do what the sports director is telling them. So you just stay calm. I think we have a strong team here. Let the break go. We're gonna control it, and I wouldn't worry too much about that.
But you spoke about the wind, so maybe you tell him to be especially really at the front all the time.
I think it's gonna be some wind. The other guys have to be nervous, not us. If there's some wind, we're gonna smash it in pieces, as always.